It was really nothing. Just tweaked it, set out the last little bit of practice. Actually kept playing for about 20 minutes after it happened. It wasn't anything. It was more precautionary.
How did it happen?
Oh, just stepped on George's foot. Again, it was nothing. I feel ashamed even talking about it.
So you'll be ready to go with
Oh,
questions tomorrow?
yeah. No, I was practicing yesterday and practiced today. No problems. No nothing.
Are you ready to kind of see some other folks?
Yeah, this is actually one of the longer preseasons I've ever had without a game, going all the way to the following Thursday. And normally play games Sunday, Monday, somewhere that no later than Tuesday. So, it's been a long time, a lot more conditioning than game conditioning, what you want the most. But we're looking forward to it.
How about all the extra work that you did? Are you looking to see that kind of materialize out on the court?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for that. But I also understand it's a process. You spend an entire summer putting the work in and understand that, you'll see results, a little bit of results early, but ultimately it's going to be over the course of the season. Hopefully you get the most fruit in the playoffs, but it's going to happen. It's not going to be all of a sudden I'm going to be this perfect player and be able to do all this game one. It's going to be kind of learning as I go, implementing the things that I learned this summer and the repetition of all the stuff that I did this summer and continuing to do that over the course of the season.
How much of an assimilation has there been this summer from where you were at the end of last year to where you are right now?
Well, like I said, earlier in the preseason, that anybody that spends a year in a job and then gets another year at it, they're going to be a little bit more experienced. They're going to have a little bit more patience, and a little bit more understanding with everything that is expected of them and from them. And so, I kind of look forward to this season, knowing that last year was a good season. We felt like we could have played better. I felt like I could have played better, and we all went into this summer working to get better.
You kind of said it before, but it wasn't like you all of a sudden became a bad basketball player. It was just was it just a little different?
Yeah, it was, and at times, the media, no disrespect to everyone watching here, they like to pick somebody, well, what's wrong? Why is this? Well, this person's not producing. This is not going right. This isn't going as expected. Well, it was a new situation, and anybody that can look at it with an intelligent mind or with a high basketball IQ can see that I was coming into a completely different situation that I'd never been in, from college, first 9 years in the league, and so it's going to take a little time, and that's why I kind of dedicated myself and the coaching staff and everybody that I work with this summer was focused on getting me better and getting me more acclimated to this system.
RJ, what do you look to get out of the first preseason game?
Conditioning. Just that's really it. It's conditioning. You want to get your game legs underneath you. You got to get your read and react together. When you're here in practice playing against your teammates, you know the plays, you know what they're trying to do. So it's a little bit kind of easier to cheat it. When you get into the regular season and the preseason playing against other teams, it's more about reading and reacting. The ability to kind of play off your teammates, stop what they're trying to do without knowing what's coming. And that's when it gets a little bit more difficult, and I think it gets a little more fun. All right.
Thanks, sir.